Hey, what's going on YouTube? This is your boy HypeDoWn, and today I am here to share my RBG defense build. A lot of you guys watched my video, and as promised, I'm making a video going a little bit more deeper into detail on how this build works and why it's the best to use while defending your bases. Again, this video is being made to boost all DK's confidence in base hitting, because it's not every day we get to go into the team battle. Sometimes we may need to sit bases, and to be honest, we're probably one of the strongest base hitters right now because of the utility we have with our pets here. But without wasting any more time, guys, let's get into the build. For talents, I'm using All Will Serve, Epidemic, Castigator, Sludge Belcher, Corpse Shield, Infected Claws, and Soul Reaper. For honor talents, I'm pretty much using everything in the first row, and then I'm using Necrotic Aura. Okay, I'm going to go into detail why I'm using everything, but for the video's sake, guys, I'm taking this off because it's going to make my pets just not listen to me. So I'm just going to switch this to Necrotic Strike. Alright, guys, All Will Serve. The reason why we're going to be using this, which is the most important factor of our defense build, is because we are going to be provided with two pets. It's going to be impossible for one class to CC us all, so this is why we are using this. We're also using this because this also negates your cooldown on your pets being summoned. As you can see, I am dismissing and resummoning my pets, and there's no cooldown. So this is very awesome because, as you guys know, we cannot heal our pet. So this is going to pretty much act like a heal. So at any given time, guys, you can just go ahead, dismiss, resummon. You don't have to wait. You can just go ahead, dismiss, resummon. As fast as you dismiss, you just resummon right away, and it's just a beautiful thing to take advantage of. That's why this talent is also good for base hitting, because you're always going to have your pets. If people don't know this knowledge, they might waste so much time killing your pet, and you're just like, okay, boom. They're still hitting your pet. Okay, boom. They will never kill your pet as long as you keep dismiss resummoning. So again, guys, that is another reason why we have All Will Serve. And the last and final reason is because 9 times out of 10, guys, a rogue is going to be coming to steal your base. A rogue has a lot of CC. They can sap you, they can stun lock you, they can blind you. And if they come with a partner, which is most likely a boomkin, the boomkin can then follow up with a lot of cyclones. So, guys, let's just say, for argument's sake, this flag is the flag they're trying to capture. I'm sapped. Now, while I'm sapped, guys, I'm not going to trinket anything. I'm not going to panic. I'm going to call for help and command my pets to attack them. Now, right away, well, let me put this on aggressive. So right away, guys, now my melee pet and my range pet are attacking. Now, let's say he's the one capping, so now I'm going to hit him. Now, because I'm in combat now, guys, I'm going to be unsapped because I'm in combat. So he might come up and try to blind me, and it's not going to matter because they're CCing me, they're not killing me, so I can just sit here all day and keep spinning them with my pets. Now, let's just say, for argument's sake, they start CCing my pets and not CCing me. Well, that's when I start fighting. So I'm going to throw down my Death and Decay. I'm going to throw on my Outbreak, and I'm just going to fight. Festering Strikes and my Apocalypse. And from that point, they're definitely not taking my damn base because I got all that shit right there to just spin them, and it's just not going to happen. And my teammates should be here by now to help me out. So that is why we are using All Will Serve. It's just the greatest amount of protection. It makes it so you do not have to trinket anything. You can just spin comfortably. Okay. Next talent, guys, Epidemic. Epidemic is an AoE attack. This is why we want it. So let's just say there's about 5 guys trying to capture our flag. If you outbreak one of the targets, they're all going to have your dots, and then you just go ahead and periodically use your Epidemic to ensure that they will not cap your flag. We do not have Blood Boil anymore, guys, so this is needed for spinning the flag, and just like I said, just adds more AoE to your build, because at the moment, besides this, you have your Death and Decay along with Scourge Striking, but I mean, this has a pretty long cooldown, so you can cycle these to help yourself with spinning. Okay. Castigator. This is personal preference. I use this even over Clawing Shadows because I like the more of an aggressive play style. And if I'm on a target, let's just call my pets off real quick. Now, I play a more of an aggressive play style, so I want to be able to apply more festering wounds and pop more festering wounds. So it's just a beautiful thing when this thing activates. I wish it was kind of like an all the time thing. I think that would be a really good buff if we could have that to happen all the time. But that's why I use Castigator. But For those of you who are still trying to get comfortable with Unholy, I would advise you just to use Clawing Shadows, because this will add another range attack to your arsenal. But just to give you guys a tip, a heads up, if you guys are just worrying about having a range attack just to spin the flag, don't forget, Outbreak does damage. You know, see, look, it did 15k. It's not much, but it's damage. So don't forget about that. And also, you do have death coils. So if you don't want to run with Clawing Shadows, you can always Outbreak, spam, and then use your death coil. Alright? Dismiss resummon. Alright. Sludge Belcher. Now, I know you guys seen in the previous video on how I was grip knocking people off the map. When you command your pet to go somewhere, guys, he will stay there for the game. So let's just say this is where I want him to be. So he'll literally go there and stay there, and once I'm ready to grip him, I pretty much just hit the button. But I have this keybound, guys. So when I hit my C key, which is my grip, I'm going to do it right now. He's not in range. So what's going to happen is he's going to get in range and then do it. And I think he's just not using his brain, so let's just help him out. Alright, there we go. See, dismiss resummon. You've seen that, right? So another thing, guys, look how efficient this dismiss resummon is. You see how long it takes for him to get to that point? Now watch this, dismiss resummon, and he's right back here for where I need him to be. This is just little things like that, guys, that'll just make all the difference, man. I'm telling you. So again, he's good for gripping, and he's also good just because he's a little bit stronger. You know, he has more health and he does more damage, so he's good to have on your base. But to be honest, this entire row is actually good in its own little way, so you can be the judge as to what you want here. The stun will make sure that whoever's attacking your base will trinket. So now let's say he trinkets and runs away. Now he's running around the field with no trinket. So that's why sometimes running Offenseive is better. Or debilitated infestation. Let's just say I am getting attacked and the whole team's here. So now I can call that out and I can make sure they don't leave with this AoE slow. So I don't know, it just, like I said, it's all personal preference, but you be the judge as to what you want to run. On most maps I run Sludge Belcher, but if one day just the grip knocking gets fixed, whatever, I'll just run with Offenseive or a debilitated infestation, because I can just dismiss and resummon. Corpse Shield, guys. The reason why Corpse Shield is going to be the option here is because you are running with All Will Serve. So if you pop Corpse Shield, you will not get a penalty if you monitor your pet's health. So look, dismiss resummon, dismiss resummon. You don't even need to monitor your pet's health. You can just 1, 2, okay, 1, 2, okay, 1, 2, okay. You know what I'm saying? You can just dismiss resummon until you're just damn well happy. So you can pretty much get the full 10 seconds of your Corpse Shield if you are running with All Will Serve. So that is another reason why you want Corpse Shield. Corpse Shield is just the best. I love it. Infected Claws just gives you some utilities for some wounds, which, you know, it's just great, because if you can just go on the target and just Scourge Strike them, that's just awesome. And Soul Reaper, I just use this. This is another personal preference thing. While you're base setting, you can use Defile or Soul Reaper. I use Soul Reaper because it's a big attack, and it'll give me the haste, so I can do more attacks faster, so I can spin the flag faster, so I can regen runic power a little bit faster, so I can get more death strikes off, whatever the case may be. So that's why we're going to be running with Soul Reaper. Now let's go into the honor talents. I like to have control of my own trinket, plain and simple. Hardiness. The reason why I like hardiness is because if I'm above 80% health, I have a passive Icebound Fortitude. A lot of you guys might not look at it like that, but that's how I look at it. I play with healers that can top you off pretty good. So if I am above 80%, I want to take 20% less damage. This will make sure that my team doesn't have to dump a lot of heals into me. Because what's extra health if I'm only just going to get nuked anyway? So I don't know. Even sometimes this is good to have. You know, I can't lie, it's good to have sometimes, but I don't know, hardiness, I just fell in love with this. So that's why I have that, because like I said, I play with good healers. They can keep me above 80% health, and if I'm above 80% health, I have 20% less damage taken. Not to mention, we're going to be getting CC'd before we get attacked. So Caduceus Pelor, biggest defense on magic. It'll absorb whatever magic damage comes your way. This is pretty awesome. I mean, This is actually pretty good now too. Anti-magic zone. People sleep on this, but this is actually pretty good now. But its 2-minute cooldowns really long, so I wouldn't use this for base hitting. But this is very good. This will pretty much absorb any magic damage you take, anything. So if you're getting hit, you have a chance to absorb it, and it'll be a dot instead of an instant boom. Necrotic Ore, no brainer, because we have dots, and just a lot of different other shadow damage sources, such as like death coils, festering wound popping, death and decay, your gargoyle, and just etc. You know, your shadow damage portion of your Scourge Strike. So just making them able to take more magical damage is way more beneficial, especially if I have more magic teammates coming in. This is going to make everybody just take increased magic damage. So that's why I like Necrotic Ore. Crypt Fever, believe it or not, is actually very good. As long as you have festering wounds on a target, they're going to be taking damage. Now, people play with Retro Druids, so if somebody gets hotted, that's damage they're going to be taking while being healed. So if a monk's healing them and our Druid's healing them, for each heal, guys, this is going to be doing damage. So without you knowing, Crypt Fever is fucking awesome. So that's why you want that. Also, if, like I said, you're being attacked at your base, they're going to be also trying to self-heal. This will just negate some healing that they're trying to get. An Unholy Mutation, this is just going to keep things slow. In RBGs, if you can keep somebody from getting somewhere, and also this prevents people from mounting up, these things are really annoying, so that's why I really like this. But guys, that is the build. That is me going in depth with it. I hope you guys learned something from this video. But one thing before I get out of here, the macro that I used to make my pets attack is right here. I should have said this a lot earlier. I think I'm actually going to put this in between the video, but the macro is pretty much claw, cleaver, and petattack. You don't got to worry about this. I use shift modifiers, guys. When I hold shift, my Scourge Strike turns into Soul Reaper, if you look down there. But anyway, guys, claw is pretty much for my ghoul. Cleaver is for my Sludge Belcher, which is right here. And pet attack is, like I said, just to make sure both pets attack. Okay, so pretty much if I'm being CC'd, guys, when I spam Scourge Strike, that's when they're going to attack. If I don't have that macro, guys, I'm going to have to click this. Okay, and he's not attacking because he's on passive. And he's not attacking because I guess he doesn't want to attack. There he goes. Alright, guys, well, that's pretty much it. As always, thank you for watching. Thank you for your support. Like, subscribe, refer me to some friends, and please continue to be a fantastic audience. This is your boy HypeDoWn, and I'll see you next time. Peace.